Hello those listening. Today I'll be doing a short presentation on Frankie Flood, a metalworks artist based in North America. Some things you might want to know about him before I get into the full presentation is that Frankie Flood completed his Master's of Fine Art in the University of Illinois before becoming an associate professor at the University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. There, he teaches digital fabrication, which includes CNC routing, 3D printing, as well as a lot of other things, laser cutting, that sort of thing. As well as becoming a professor, he is also the co-chair of the Jewelry and Metalsmithing Department at the University of Wisconsin, as well as the director of Digital Craft Research Lab, where they get together and try and have students learn more about creating things in the digital area. One of the things that Flood is known for is these interesting pizza cutters that he CNC routes. They are based on motorcycles and the American dream, that sort of thing, which you can see on the left there is a quick little sketch that eventually becomes the work on the right. These things are made out of aluminum, brass, and bronze, and use various different techniques, as well as even a little bit of 3D printing to have them completed. A quote from Flood shown below has to do with the works themselves, which is machined pizza cutters that draw inspiration from chopper motorcycles and attempt to reclaim the mythology and economic usefulness of an American worker as patriarch, translating machine or functional object into flesh and blood. Now, these works actually got so famous that a certain chef caught wind of them and actually saw a picture or two. If any of you are fans of Top Chef, you might know who this is. Mike Isabella, who, when seeing these interesting pizza cutters, actually had it tattooed, and then Flood saw a picture of that tattoo where they both thought this was very interesting and got into conversation together, where Isabella asked Flood for a custom pizza cutter off of the tattoo that he got, where Flood agreed and got him one. I thought that was a really interesting story about two famous people in American works. I do not have a picture, sadly, of the finished product, but I do have the tattoo picture. I don't have a lot of pictures and their documentation for this, sadly, because Frankie Flood's website, as well as a lot of the websites that seem to host his works with proper documentation, are currently down as of the creating of this presentation, which I apologize for that. One another work that he is well known for is teapots, and a teapot that he had made for the Break and Emergency Art Show in West London. This art show is a group of artists, like 35 plus artists, that got together and all created artworks made from pieces of those double-decker buses that you see in London, the red ones. That this is all meant to raise awareness for a certain project called Buses for Homeless, which they create these. They take the rundown double-decker buses and turn them into living spaces for the homeless, so places for them to sleep at night, as well as diners and food shelters and things like that. Which I think is a very awesome project. So there's the website for them if you want to find out more about that. Another thing that he's known for that is teapots is these 3D printed teapots. He designs the 3D print, and then he prints it out, and then casts it in cast iron. So right here is a Tetsudan teapot that is on his workbench, and I thought it was very cool. But to go further into the 3D printing aspect of a lot of his works is he actually prints out or designs, not only just prints out, but designs these prosthetics for people to use freely. He actually got together with a group called Enable, that is E-N-A-B-L-E, which is a company that tries to not only use their 3D printers, but use other 3D printers that are owned by other people to create quick and affordable prosthetics for children and adults in need. That is all I have for this presentation. I thank you for listening.